Hi there. So I'm back. Victoria's in bed. Everything's fine. And we're going to be coloring the Simple Mandala today. And I've been looking forward to that. And I actually already picked out like two different palettes of colors that I wanted to work with. I might pick out another one, I think, just to sort of spice it up a bit. And I think that the last one I'll pick out will be brown and some green and maybe some olive green. Maybe these. So that would be my last palette that I'll put over here. So what I want to do in the middle is I want to start. Hi everyone. I hope somebody was watching. I'm not going to start coloring yet. I'm just going to like try to get this tripod a little bit more set and not too close to the edge of the table. I don't want it to fall down like it did the other day. It was finally, well, it was when the video was done, but it sort of just slipped over the edge. I don't want it to do that. So I have a nice simple mandala to color today, and I will be coloring it in 3 parts, and I will be sharing it in a second. Gonna share it to 3 places, and then I'll be back and start coloring. Hi Gertje, nice to see you. So I'm just gonna share this, and then I'm gonna start coloring, and then we can talk a bit about how my day was and how my New Year's plans have changed, which means that I will probably be coloring live tomorrow as well. So I'm just sharing and I'll be back. So I've shared it, and I'm back to begin coloring. I've had quite a crazy day because all the plans that I had for New Year's have been changed. So that means that it will most likely just be me and Victoria and dinner here at home. And that means that we can do the live video of the final extra draw. So that is pretty nice that we will be doing that, because I thought I would have to maybe pre-record it if we were going out or if we were having guests, or do it really early before anybody came. But since it seems like we won't be having any guests, then I will just, yeah, maybe it will change again, I don't know. But it won't be the way I really planned it. So what, you know, things happen in the last minute sometimes, and that's just the way the story goes. And you can't always, you know, count on what people say or what they do. So hi Julie, hi Walter, hi Gertje, nice to see you guys. So I'm coloring here. I have 3 sets laid out, 3 color of my cheap markers. So now I'm gonna use them again today because I love coloring with them. So I'm gonna go for this section with these first, and then afterwards I'll move on. And that means that, yeah, it will probably not be early that I will be coloring if I'm coloring tomorrow. It will be after Victoria is in bed, and on New Year's he always stays up to say Happy New Year's and to watch a bit of the fireworks. So it'll definitely probably be around this time that I'm on now. And I will be attempting Passionada tomorrow if I get on. I mean, if something changes and some people come over, then maybe, I won't. But so far it looks like I will. So then if anybody's sitting alone, I know that there probably won't be a lot of people tomorrow. But if somebody's sitting alone and have nothing to do, it might be fun to have something to do. So make sure you download your free set so you can get Passionata ready for tomorrow. She's gonna take a while, and if I don't have company, it will take my mind off of sitting alone as well. So it would be a win-win situation, I think, for me. If I'm sitting here anyways, I might as well be coloring, and maybe somebody will join me, maybe not. But it will be quite late for me that I'll be getting on. It will probably be, well, after 12. Yeah, around this time that I'm on now, for sure, I think. But I will be on for other updates and news during the day, because I will be putting up the first Weirdy, the one for the 1st of January. I will try to put that up as soon as I finish coloring this, so that it's available, so everybody can get ready for the 1st of January. I have already prepared all the banners, and then Facebook changed the banner size of the group. And now I just, no matter how much I look up the size and try to change the size so that it fits well, then it just doesn't really fit on the group photo thing, which is really annoying to me. I would like it to fit with the text and everything. So I'm like a little bit iffed about that. Been fighting to try to make a version where it really, you can see everything that is written there. So that is sort of annoying me a lot. And I've been looking and looking. I found lots of sizes. Hi Heather, nice to see you. Julie. I've been trying to find the right size, and I just can't find the size where my text and everything goes in. I think I've changed the size 100 times today to try to make it look the way I want it. It just doesn't seem to want to work with me, so that's very depressing. I did put up a few new colors. I have a lot more that I need to put up, but it's been a very stressy day, a long, stressy day. And then when I went out shopping for food, then I saw this pork roast, one that you normally have for Christmas here, and it was so cheap. It was dirt cheap compared to what they cost normally. So I just thought, okay, I'm gonna have to buy that because it was way cheaper than any of the other food that I could buy. And I know that I will have food leftovers for like 2-3 days because it was so big, but it had to be made today. And that took a little bit longer than I had anticipated before that was finished. And then Victoria is not a fast eater. Well, I'm not a fast eater either, but she's extremely slow. So it actually took quite a while before we were finished eating. And she was enjoying it because she always says, no, I don't like pork roast. Ugh. But that's because she's tried other people's pork roast. She's not tried the one I make. And I told her, mine is not dry, sweetie. I make it so that The top is crispy, 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 and the inside is juicy and gooey and lovely. So yeah, she was a little bit not believing that, but she found out differently. Her mommy can cook a very juicy pork roast. So now I'm sort of having like second thoughts on my color scheme. I might switch it up. I might want to switch it up, I think. I just have to... I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go for purple now. I had another plan, but I think this plan is better and it fits perfectly. So yeah, she changed her plan. She was going to do something that wasn't rainbow, and then I just saw that it really fit with my rainbow. So I'm going to go rainbow again, as always. I hope you don't find it boring, but I do love it. So I switched up the system. Systems are made to be broken and switched up. And hi, Melissa. Nice to see you. I think it's going to be pretty. So I think I've done so many colors. Actually, I was looking today because we were talking about puzzles the other day. And I was looking, and on my Sassel, I can actually make puzzles in various sizes, both with like lots of little puzzle pieces and big, huge, you know, oversized pieces. So I'm going to see if I have some that would be nice for a puzzle. Could be kind of funny, either uncolored or colored. I think that would be interesting. So I'm going to be looking for that. Maybe trying it out. But it will be in the new year, because it will be when I have a time to sit and find the right things and find the right images and stuff like that. And then I might make a series with where it's possible to get puzzles. Could be fun and interesting. I also really want to do that gift paper, gift wrap. I think that could be really awesome. Push these two away. Make this one go a little bit, then I can, yeah. I really have to find a better setup, I think. So yeah. I'm moving in my order here. I'm gonna move this right out the way right now. And so how is everyone today? Me too, I love rainbows, Gertje. It's just, rainbows always make me sort of smile and happy, and it's just, I love the colors, and I love the brightness and happiness of the rainbow. So rainbows are a good thing. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty. And I saw so many pretty colors from you guys, and I have so many more that I have to update the album with. And it's gonna be really awesome. Sometimes I think I was a little bit tired today. Not like physical tired, because I did get a good sleep. I don't sleep that many hours, so it's not like I need a lot of sleep, but I sort of got a little bit disappointed with a friend who was supposed to come. And because I did have other options, and I actually, you know, canceled that to have her come here so that she wouldn't be sitting alone. So yeah, anyways, that's okay. People sometimes disappoint you, and you can't really, you know, you can't change that. It's just the way things are, the way things go. So we just move on and make the best of it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And definitely we're gonna have a lovely evening, me and Victoria, and possibly if some other people want to come, they can come maybe. So we'll see what happens. It will be the spur of the moment thing, I think. But definitely it's going to be a nice evening, for sure. Because I'm going to be with my favorite person in the whole world, so nothing beats that. Except that it would be more fun for her if we were more people, I think. You know, more festive than just being with me. I'm boring. I'm boring, and she's always with me. So, you know, like, it's nice when there's some days of the year where it's more festive with more people. You know. So, yeah. And I was drawing a bit while I was waiting for Victoria to finish dinner. So actually, I've drawn some new ones that I really love, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys. I'm definitely looking forward to the Weirdia Day. And I've been thinking a lot about the Weirdia Day and how to do it and what's going to happen. But, you know, we're just going to take it as it comes, quietly and easily, and then we'll just see how it goes. Thank you. Ah, you've been to the flea market, Walter. Thank you, Beverly. I'm going rainbow on this. Probably I need a little bit of rainbow today. A little bit of rainbow never hurt anyone, but made the day brighter. And we need some brightness and some light and some happy thoughts. So I was actually thinking to do my positivity twisters, maybe on my Patreon. That could be fun, I think. But then it would be a special one only there. But I'm still not undecided, but I guess I gotta decide by Monday, by the 1st. Because that's where it would start if I'm gonna do a whole year of positivity twisters. So I don't know yet. Maybe I'll wait and work a bit more on it. So we'll see. It was funny today, we were watching a movie while we were eating. It was really a nice movie, actually. So, yeah. I don't even know what it was called, but it was already started before the food was done, so Victoria was already watching it when I had the food ready and came with the food, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. And we went to like almost all the supermarkets today. It was quite a hike in carrying home all the heavy stuff. But we got the shopping done. We got everything done, so that was also pretty good. So nothing is outstanding. We're ready for New Year's. We're ready for the day after where everything is... Oh, Beth, you can get this page to color yourself. In the comment, there's a link to where you can get it on PayHip, and it said it's 0+, so you can get it for free. It comes in a set where there's 3 pages. The other page I colored yesterday, and the 3rd page I will color tomorrow. And the link is right there in the description of this post. And it said it's 0+, which means that you can get it for free, or you can add a tip if you like. So you can actually download it straight away and print it out and color it crazy. So go get it, Beth. Go get it. So yeah, it's possible. So it's easy to get it. It's just to go there, and you can download it, and you can print it and work on it. This one is not in any of my books because it's from a yet unpublished book. And the two other pages the one that I drew in November, which is not in a book or even in a planned book yet. And the other one I drew a couple of days ago, so that is not in a book or in a planned one. So I don't know what will happen. It depends, you know, what I decide to do. So they're actually pretty unique, as you can only get them there that way. So this will be in my Mandala 3, this one. No, Mandala 2. Mandala 2. So this is pretty. It's gonna be pretty. So I hope you will get it, Beth, so you can have fun with it. It's a very simple one, and the thing you'll see here is I'm coloring. I printed in A3. Why? Well, because I can. I have an A3 printer, and that helps me a lot. I like it a lot. I'm really happy with that. And also because then it's bigger, so I can easier, you know, film it and you can see more. And then I just like to color in that size. So that's sort of why I color it in that size. This is pretty, isn't it? It's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be very nice. It's probably not gonna take forever. And I do know that the winners of the book lottery for the epic Christmas giveaway, the extra draws, are waiting for their books. Sorry, but I thought it was better that I would get, you know, coloring first because it was so late, and then I'll send out those books later because a lot of the receivers will probably also be sleeping anyway. So anyways, I'm gonna do that after I colored, because I sort of wanted to get started with the coloring and get this video done. Also, I don't want to get too late, and I still have a little bit of work left in the kitchen to clean a bit. So there's still a little bit of all those boring household chores that needs to be done. At least you can say I don't have to be frantic about cleaning or making everything look perfect. Nobody's really gonna come tomorrow. Maybe one will come. I don't know. We'll see. But at least I don't have to get totally messed up with that. So that's a good thing. Not that I usually do. I'm a reckless girl, so I don't really get totally stressed out about it not being perfect or pristine or absolutely perfectly clean, you know. I can live with it the way it is, and the people who come will know me well enough to take it as it is, you know. They know that cleaning is not a passion or a hobby of mine, so they're not expecting it. They're not expecting to eat out of the floor, I would say. I mean, it's more or less, it looks good. It's not like it's dirty. But, you know, I'm just not spending a lot of time on that cleaning part. Never really did. So it's never been my strong side. We all have our ups and downs, I guess. I don't know why I'm taking it from the wrong side. I don't know what happened when I put it. I think it's probably because I changed my order after I already laid out what I wanted. Hi, Dirk. Nice to see you again. Dawn, Dirk, Richter. Sorry, Dawn. Yeah, it was nice. It was a very quick draw because it was so late. But there was no way I could get her to go to bed without making the draw. I was like, I can make the draw, then you just, you know. She's like, no way, I am making the draw. They are waiting for me. It's like, you know, she's a little star. And she just loves drawing the winners. It's like a big thing. So there's no way that Victoria will go to, hi Manuela, nice to see you. There's no way she's gonna go to bed without having made that drawer. That was just not in the cards. So yeah, she's really happy, and she was like, "Can I send them an air heart, like with the hands?" And she, yeah, and she's just waiting for those little hearts to come on the screen. She loves that. So yeah, and she talks about the drawer a lot, and do you think they get happy with the books they're getting? And I say, yeah, I think so. And she's really interested in it, so that's good. And she also colored today. She didn't finish she started coloring. She asked me for the Weedy Dala that were coloring the other day, and she's coloring that. But she's nowhere near finished. But I promised her that I would show you guys when she is, so I will, of course. And I can't wait till Monday, the 1st of January. We're gonna be doing our first Weedy of the year. That's gonna be pretty exciting. It's gonna be awesome, I think. So now, I think because the last one here was this one, so I actually think I'm gonna start with that one here. The next one. I'm gonna go in here. This is lovely, isn't it? I think this pattern, I mean, though it's very, very simple, has good effect. You can get nice effects easily because it has a really nice flow. I'm very satisfied with it, with the result of my drawing here. Because I do think all the ones that I've seen everybody else color have been really, really pretty. So, and that is nice, because that's very satisfying to see when a pattern works, when a simple pattern works really well. Because that's the whole idea. It doesn't have to be totally complicated. It has to be working, you know? And this one definitely works really well. So I'm happy I picked this one for us to color. I was also thinking about another thing, because, you know, I'm against this with, you know, newsletters and emails and soliciting. I hate that. I hate getting all these mails about offers and this and that and dun 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 dun. But I was thinking, since the Weedy a day, colored a Weedy a day, I'm gonna be putting up the day's Weedy every day, like, you know, before the day before that it's getting colored for free on the PayHip on this like 0+. And I know that I have an option in there to send a mail out to those who have downloaded before to alert them that there's something. Well, and then I of course would send out an alert that now the new free page is up. So I'm thinking, because that would not be, you know, that would not be the same as me saying, oh, I have a new book for sale. It would be like more like, you know, saying, hey, the color Weedy is up and you can download it now. So that it would be more like, so that it might help some not miss it. So I'm thinking about, you know, I'd love to have some feedback on if you guys think that that would be okay or not, if you think that it would be a good message to get, so that if you check your email even, I mean, some people don't check their emails, so for them it would be absolutely useless. But, you know, it might help some not forget to go and get it. So I don't know. I don't know if that is an idea, if I should do that, so I can make sure that you have an extra chance of not missing it. Because, you know, I will not be making them, you know, like, I might have them just up for 48 hours or something like that, because it's gonna be like a lot. If I'm gonna put every page up all the time, then it's gonna be huge inside of my my PayHip shop, I think. So I'm thinking also that they will just be free for the first 48 hours or something. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. we'll have to see how it goes, because of course I can't fill it totally up with all just pages. I have to sort of, I don't know if there's a limit to how much I can have there. But if somebody comes to shop for books, it'll be difficult to find the books if there's like 400 pages, it's 0+. So I sort of have to think of how I limit it. But I do want to have them available for each color really a day, so that everybody has a possibility of getting it, even if they don't have the book or the PDF. And then even if they haven't bought it, they can get that daily weary, just to color along and be a part of it. So yeah, that's just some things I've been thinking about, how to arrange that. And there I was thinking that it might be good for some, if they get an email alert that the new free page is up and you can go download it now or something like that. Yeah, I already have them numbered. Well, they're gonna be, like numbered for each month, and I'm gonna take them in the same order as they are in the actual books, because I have 12 books that goes Weirdest one goes for January and etc. And they're in that order that they appear in the book. That's the order that I'm making Color Weirdy a Day for. So that is not necessarily the same order as it is in the PDF, because I found out that I had set some of the numbers up wrong. So yeah, that's why I am changing the banner every day, so that you guys can see what the weirdy of the day is. If you're in the book or if you have the PDF, you can see it in the banner of the group, in the group banner. That's what I've been fighting with today, that all the banners that are already made for the 4 months, the 4 first months, Facebook changed the group photo size, and none of the sizes that I've looked up fitted with it, and no matter which size I try, I still don't get the whole banner in, and it's really, really annoying. Especially since I already did a lot of work to make it the perfect size. All of them, the perfect size. I made the perfect template, and I worked a lot on them. There's already an album up with the first month of banners, so that you can see exactly which book it is each day, which I think is very important. Because then you can also choose which days you might be more interested in than others. You might not want to color all of them, and you might not have time or all the time to do it. But then you can sort of say, oh, that one I would really like to do, or whatever. So looking out for that. So yeah, they're going to be in a specific order. We're not going to get, I don't think it's leap year this year, so February 29th will sort of be a bonus one, because I don't think we have February 29th, so I will probably be going for the 28th then. So yeah, there's one specific for each day. And I'm working on the new weirdies for the follow-up. I already did draw quite a lot. But I have a lot unfinished, so there will be more weirdies coming. More weirdies. I like weirdies. I like drawing them and coming up with them. And some of the newer weirdies will be a little bit more complex, and some of them are making 2 versions where I make sort of a set out drawing, and then I take that sort of template that I made, and then I try to work on with it on the from one side, and then I take the template again and I flip it over and I work it from the other side, so that there's 2 different weirdies from the same sort of base drawing, which I'm having fun with, which is a nice challenge. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. I like setting little challenges for myself when I'm working and drawing and doing my thing. So, and that's a very nice one, I think. It's, at least this is fun. So yeah, this is good. Yeah, lovely, lovely. I'm enjoying it. And I'm way more relaxed than I was earlier today. I had quite a fit of anger earlier, which was bad. Yeah, well, sleep really well, Gertje, and see you next time. Have a good sleep. And tomorrow is the last day of the year. So I guess it's gonna be nice New Year's. There hasn't been any snow here yet this year. I would really like to have some snow. It's been snowing like once or twice, but not like staying snow. But I guess we can't have it all. It's cold enough, but it's more like rainy and dark and gray. And it's not like the kind of you don't really feel like going outside. I mean, when it's at least a bit snowy, you might feel like just going out to enjoy the snow, and the brightness of the white snow is pretty cool when it's so dark here. So yeah, I remember once when we were almost, I think Victoria was like 3 years old. And there was a blizzard. There was so much snow, and she was just, "Mommy, I want to go outside. I want to go outside." So we had fun in the snow. If you're dressed properly, you don't get that cold. You just have to have the right clothes on. That's what they always say in Denmark, at least, you know. So, and I guess in some instances it's true. But it is nice, you know, to go out and play in the snow and come in and have a hot cocoa and bake buns and stuff like that. It is pretty nice. It's been quiet, and I've been like talking with a group of girls, moms in the school, that we're gonna do a mom-daughter dinner. And I always seem to, I'm like, when I'm talking with them, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna send out, I'm gonna do this and that. And then when I'm home, I'm busy and I'm doing all kinds of other stuff, and I forget it. Oh, that's so sweet, Karen. Thank you. And nice to see you. And I hope you will also color with us and get in on the Weirdia Day when it starts. I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be so much fun. And we can talk about what the Weirdy of the day is like. So that would be fun. So Weirdia Day it is. We're getting close to it. So yeah. It's going to be nice, this one. I'm still thinking what to do with all of this. So they're nice. Good to see you too. I'm in a good mood now that I'm coloring, and I had one plan how to color, and then I switched it up and got into my little rainbow habit, and I'm really happy with that. It's very satisfying to see it take form or take shape, or take shape, take form. I did get a really weird picture today in a message on the fan page that I didn't really understand. It was a little bit weird, kind of scary maybe. But maybe I just misunderstood the picture, and that was weird. But I hope I'll figure it out and find out if it really is weird or not. Maybe it's just me. I see too many scary movies, probably. I'm looking for some series that I can sort of watch while I'm drawing, but I find it difficult to find something I'm not big on television, but I do like some good movies and series. Hi, Russ. Oh, that sounds great. I hope you will have fun coloring it. And Melissa? Yeah, but even if you don't get to do one every day, you can still, join in and, I'll probably miss a few days. Well, I hope I won't be able to do it every day, but I'll try. I'll probably do it most days. And some days I hope that we will have guest hosts. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Oh, that's great that you love mandala. I love mandalas too. And I love drawing them and coloring them. So that is awesome. It's nice to sit here and chat with you guys while I'm coloring. It's a nice relaxing feeling in the evening that you just having a little party and having company. Actually, we are all having company, so that's pretty neat. It's like a international, global little party where we can talk to each other and have fun. I like that. So in that respect, with the internet and all this social media, the world has really become a very, very small place, because it doesn't matter where we are. We can still kind of be in each other's living room. And that's kind of neat. I think it's neat. It's good that we can interact and have fun this way with a common interest. Ours is coloring, and others have other interests, and they can interact around. Oh, you started on the harder one. I'm saving that one for tomorrow. If I get on tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do Passionata. I'm a little bit scared of her. I mean, I know I drew her, but I'm even thinking like, what am I gonna use on her? And I was a little bit thinking about trying to use the Holbeins, but I'm more like a marker person than a colored pencil person. But she might, need the Holbeins, because she seems a little bit queenie or dramatic, and she might, want the best of the best, something like that. I'm not sure what to give her. Well, we'll see. I'll probably make a last minute decision when I start her. But she seems fierce and totally fearless, so I'm sure that she'll be very deciding about what she wants and what she doesn't want. She's a lady in control, I think. I get that impression of her. So if you're working on her, let me know if she's being good with you or if she's being nasty, because I could imagine that she might be a little bit of a diva. She's extremely detailed. This one is like the opposite of Passionata. I think Passionata is. I think I will be in an advantage position, because I've printed her in A3. So and even in A3, I think she's detailed, very detailed. So so yeah, she will be easier in A3, I'm sure. She took me, I think it took me like 10 hours to draw her. That's perfect. Rainbow, she's gonna be rainbow, she's gonna be exploding. That's so great. Yeah, I think, if you're gonna work up to her, then it's best with this one, and then maybe here's looking at you, and then finish off with the Passionata, because she's she's gonna be, but you can always ignore the lines, take a little groupings and just ignore the lines. I might do that. I might do some grading, or might get the big chameleon set out and try them out on her. She might like that. I'm not sure yet. I have to get acquainted with her a little bit more. I mean, she wasn't communicating a lot when I drew her, so hopefully she will be more communicative when I start coloring her. Sorry, I just, it's fun to talk about it like that with her because she seems quite a diva. And I thought, what better than to have a little diva for New Year's. We can all use a bit of diva in our lives once in a while. Once in a while, not too often though. Then it gets too much. So this is pretty. Yeah, I'm happy that I switched up my plan. I think the other plan would have been boring. This is exactly how I love it. And besides, I'm gonna need something for the cover of Mandala 2. Because yeah, Mandala 1 I did the cover too. So Mandala 2 I will do the cover on it. Yeah, I think so. So I think that would be neat. So we got it. We got it. We got it going here. La 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 la. Da 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 da. So yeah. She is lovely. Yeah, she's so sweet. And she's like, "Oh, can I make one more heart?" And I'm saying, "Yeah, you can do what you want, There's no I don't like to limit her, She's so sweet and happy always. So now I'm gonna start in here and I'm gonna start with the orange because I have the yellow here. So I think that would go natural there. She's just so happy. Such a happy kid always, and she always makes me smile because she's so sweet and considerate, and she's just a pearl to make one's day so much brighter and happy days. Thank you. Me too. I love these colors. This is my happy rainbow, and I mean these are the cheapest ones, and they just color really lovely. And they are strong and powerful. And yeah, I'm very happy with this set. So now we got this started. It's just clean colors. I mean, I could use like, you can always dream of more colors or more tones or this and that, but these, they work well for me. And the fact that there aren't so many makes it way easier to pick the colors that you want. Whereas the other sets where there's so many, you get like, oh, should I take this one or that one? And then you start spending a lot of time in just choosing because it's difficult to make the choice. So yeah, I'm really loving this set. It's a very satisfying set to have, especially on the price point, because you don't feel, like also because I do A3, so I do use more ink. It's nice that it doesn't, that it's not too pricey markers, because I wouldn't be able to color as much as I do if they were expensive ones, all of them, that they just wouldn't be possible. So to have some that are affordable and nice to work with is really, and that I like, of course, because you have to like what you're working with. That's really nice to have. I'm happy that I found them. And I'm always like a little bit scared that they will all of a sudden stop selling them, If they think, oh, the coloring is dead and all this, so they will take them out of the shop. And I will be like, oh no, don't do that, don't do that. That would be horrible if they did that. Then I would have to like run to all the stores. Yeah, if I provided that I could actually buy them, and make a little, save some, because they are really lovely to work with. Maybe we should, it could be fun to make like a giveaway fund for those who can't get these, that I get a few sets, and then we make like a draw of the month, the winner draw of the month that gets a full set, and some books signed by me that come straight from here. That could be kind of funny, maybe. I don't know how to do it because I can't buy them and send them out. So it would have to be everybody buying a ticket of $1 or something, and then that money goes to buy the markers and the postage, and my books. I give the extra copies that I have. They don't go towards the books. They just go towards the markers and the postage. That could be kind of funny if we made like a kitty where everybody enter a ticket of a certain. There has to be a certain amount. I have to check out what for instance the postage would be. So what the price point would be, because the markers are not expensive. Postage is here in Denmark. But that could be kind of funny, and then every time that there's enough to make a set, we can draw a winner out of all the ones who gave something for it. I don't know. That could be an idea. So then of course it should be those who don't have them available in their country that could enter, not the ones of us who can get them, because then there's no reason to. Then it would be too expensive to buy them and send them to another country. It should be for those who can't, where it's not available in their country. Sleep well, Manuela. Thank you. Yeah, Julie, I think it sounds like a good idea. I mean, of course, we have to see how many people would love to be in on it, because that could be fun, to get a set that's not available where you are. And then, of course, I would throw in a couple of my books that I could sign, and send along with it. That could maybe be fun. And then make it sort of an event. Or make it a bingo. That could be a bingo thing. But then it would be, no, because then what about the people who already can get them in their country? Then they couldn't be in the bingo. The bingo has to be for everyone. So it should be, for those who can't get these colors. But I would have to, check out exactly how many there are, so what the exact price would be of the full set. And then probably check out, I would guess that I would check out postage to the US. Canada would be similar postage as the US. And then, well, I would have to check out the individual countries, but, more or less that would probably be, it would be possible. And then, depending on how many are willing to participate, we could do it on sort of some basis, that, that could be fun. We could do that. Definitely. It's an idea. You should be able to have like an idea box on your page where everybody could submit ideas. That would be pretty cool. Because it wouldn't be that hard for me to go and buy the set. And I have books that I have had for the ISBN office and stuff like that. So I have that here, and if I'm sending out the markers, I might as well put a few books in, a couple of books, and then it could be fun, a fun extra thing. Think about how to. First I'll look into the prices. Like how much would it cost to send out one set with 2 books. Buy the 1 set of markers and then the postage of the 1 set of markers and the 2 books. And once I know that, we could see how much the interest is in it. Because of course it wouldn't be as cheap as buying them because of the stupid postage thing. Flying Tiger Twin Twin markers. Yes, exactly those. Exactly. They're called Tiger markers. Tiger Twin markers. Yeah, it says here. They're really good. But I bet a lot, you know, there might be dollar stores, other places that have the same kind of markers, just, you know, maybe with a different name or something like that. I actually offered the Tiger stores the weirdies because I thought that they could be cool for them for stickers and other merchandise, and then of course the coloring books. I didn't show them in the mail I sent them about it. I didn't show them my materials, my drawings and stuff, which I'm really $12 for a 3-pack. Whoa, that's expensive. They shouldn't be. I paid 20 kronas for a 3-pack. I'm just gonna look up on my phone what 20 kronas is for a 3-pack. I have a converter here. So I can see what the going rate is on the dollar. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna set Danish kronas 20. That's $3.02 for a pack. And I think there's about 24 different colors now. So that is 6 different packs, is it? No, that's, oh my God, I'm bad with that. Eight, probably. I think so. 8, 16. No, that's 32. So 6. That's 18. Probably 7. I think there are. But that's crazy. So like 4 sets. I mean, that $12 would be the same as 4 sets here. That's crazy price, Mark. But yeah, that is really crazy. So yeah, then definitely it would be a nice thing to do if I can get them and we make some kind of, you know, everybody enters tickets and that can buy the set and then somebody wins it, and when we have enough for a new set, we make a new one or whatever. I mean, that's crazy because I can buy them for, yes, just over $3.02 for 3 markers. That's $1, a little bit, you know, like $1 more or less for each marker. I can't believe that they want $12 for a set. That's crazy. Crazy. I should make a business out of that. This is the number 44. Yeah, I should just buy the sets and sell them. But of course, you know, the shipping will be something. It always is here in Denmark. There's always a catch somewhere. So I'll have to figure out what that is. But if the package is under 2 kilos, it can be sent as a letter, which is cheaper than sending it as a package. Yeah. No, I'll definitely look into what the price point would be to get the full set. And then I'll hit it up and then we can see how many are interested and we'll do something with it. Crazy, $12. It's like, yeah, it's 4 times the price. Wow. I hadn't imagined that. I mean, I'm really flabbergasted by that. That anybody would be that greedy, no? Because the Tiger Shop is making money on them at the price of $3 for sure. So it's look pretty. But they're definitely good markers. And I'm still like, I mean, Dawn, that's just wild that they would charge a price like that for them. That is crazy. So maybe I should just find out who makes them for them and have them make one that's called Maria's Happy Rainbow Markers. The weirdy markers. Yeah. But that's where you have to look out for materials sometimes. Sometimes it's actually dirt cheap materials that people are selling for a farm and a half. It's looking pretty, eh? It's developing lovely. And sometimes, you're always thinking, what am I going to do? It's so simple. But, it's sort of this one, sort of with the pattern that there is and the flow in the pattern. It sort of really does a lot for itself. It helps on getting like a really lovely result because of the way it hucks in. So, and we don't always need it to be the fancy stuff. Maybe I'll make some fancy stuff after. Just, because I can. Maybe I'll make some details on it or something like that. Depending on how I feel. If I feel finished or not finished when I'm done with it. There's so much I have to remember. But yeah, I have to definitely get the first weirdy up there so that everybody can get it and be ready for the 1st of January when we shoot off the weirdy a day, color weirdy a day. And yeah, that's going to be fun. I'll try to see what I can do with that set. Now I have that in my mind with those markers. Let's see if I can get like maybe, yeah, because the price of the postage I can easily look up on the internet. I know it's yeah. Ouch. And if there are 7, so I will have to count my colors to see exactly how many it is that there are of separate colors, and then we'll get going on it. That will be the task for the first week of January to get that settled, so that we can get that started on the way. It might go with getting the original Weirdy book signed by me, the first one. I have quite a few examples of that one, I think. I have a few copies. I also think I have a few of Mandala one or Witty Dala one. I have to look which one I have, because then it would go well with getting one of those. I mean, of course, even if you have the free download thing or you want it in the Epic as a PDF, it could be fun to have the book signed by me. Maybe it could be fun to have the book signed by me. I don't know. Yeah, because I was supposed to have brought them to a book fair, and then in the end, I couldn't get the stand on the book fair. So I sort of had them just here. So I have a few of those that I, of course, could send along with the markers. So yeah, that could be nice. Sort of like a little brainstorm. A storm in a glass of wet water and a tea bottle. So I see likes. Oh, my daughter's missing the likes. She really, oh, she loves when those goes across the screen down there. It's just like that bunch of hearts and faces and everything that just goes all over. It's just like, wow. So that's nice. So that looks pretty. I love that. Could also be fun if we do this with the markers that you can sit in color with the same markers. Or maybe if people don't want to like enter for tickets for a giveaway, we can just do it that I calculate the exact cost of how much it will cost to get the full set and sending it out. Then you can just get it through me. I mean, it would be ridiculous if anybody have to pay that price of Amazon. So I think here I will start with the yellow. So I'm just gonna put these up here. I think it's gonna be lovely. I'm very happy with it so far. It's getting a good result. So yeah. I have to stretch my neck, I think. And stretch my back a little bit. It's gonna be really good. I mean, you can see here how nice it is, how it dries up. There's no streaking at all. But I mean, you have to think that it, you know, it also gives a good result on the other side. Sort of different. And I would have colored this one if you guys had said 1 yesterday, but it was 2 yesterday. You can see the 1 is still on the back. I didn't erase it. So that was a fun draw. And of course, I have to announce the winners. I'll be. I haven't had time to do anything today, so I think. I mean, the winners. You all guys know who guessed for. The ones who guessed, you know that you're the winners. So I will have to get on and send you a message with your winning. I just have to prepare it. It's almost there, and you will get something surprising for winning. So no worry, it's not because I forgot about it. It's just because I've been a bit out of it and busy today, and everything's been like not according to any plan or anything, out of order. But yeah, it was an out of order day. One of those days where you think, oh my God, I'm glad the day is over. Well, you know, I was actually glad when I could finally relax and sit down and color, and that helped a bit on this day. I think it's a long time since I've been so angry in one day. I really was pissed off. Sorry for the expression, but royally pissed off. So, and I have a temper if I get really angry, and it's not good for you to get so angry, you know. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. I have to sort of chill down. But, you know, sometimes some people can just, you know, like push your buttons so many times where you've been calm and you know, like relaxed about it and just said, okay, yeah, I know this person is pushing my buttons, but I'm just gonna ignore it because they can't help it. But then all of a sudden they pushed it one too far, you know, and you just can't take it no more. And that kind of happened to me today. So I'm glad that that's over. Luckily, I'm a kind of person when I blow up, then it's over, you know. Then it's just like, you know, I don't carry it around with me. I just blow up, and then I'm sort of, I got it out of my system, and that's it. It's blow up, forgive and forget, you know, with me. I am rarely angry very long at a time, and I always give people a second shot, you know. But if they keep pissing up my back, then there is a time where I just have to say, okay, that's it. Now I'm cutting, totally cut. So yeah, that's the way it is. You can do a lot because I'm a very gentle person who wants to, yeah, I want to help others and I want to do nice things. But if you just keep on like really being mean to me or something, or treating me with a disrespect or something like that, then at one point, you know, you're gonna get a surprise, because as nice as I may seem, when I finally get enough, then I'm not as nice anymore. Then I can blow up a little bit. I mean, not violently, so, you know, just like get angry, you know. But it's gone, it's over now. I just hate when you sort of try to do something always to be nice to others, and then they don't really appreciate it or take it for granted, and then just, you know, throw stupid shit in your face. And you get enough of it. So yeah. But now I'm all calmed down thanks to my Simple Mandala. It's nice to sit and color. So it does really relax you. I used to be a little bit afraid of the coloring part. Well, not when I'm coloring my big pieces, but I never thought about coloring as a relaxation. My drawing is a relaxation, but I'm actually starting to find it quite soothing and very nice to do these evening sessions with you guys. Even though it does get late and we have to start to do it earlier in the new year because I have to get up every morning and get Victoria to school, and I have to be fresh and do all the things I have to do during the day as well. So definitely it's gonna be earlier if I possibly can, so that I can get to bed at least before 2 a.m. I need to be in bed by 2 a.m. I think that's a good timing when I have to be up at 6:30. I should have at least 4 hours of sleep. So yeah, it would be better if I was in bed even earlier. It would be nice if I could sleep more than 4 hours, but I tend to not sleep more than that. So, but it's always been like that. So it's not really new with me about not sleeping that many hours. It's pretty. It's developing very prettily. It's got good effects all over. It looks good on the screen, I think. So yeah. So pretty. I'm still constipated. So yeah, but it's better. I'm not as snotty. So yeah, it is a bit better. It's lovely. And let me see, what more do I have planned for the new year? I have lots of stuff planned. I have to finish the Valentines, that's for sure. I made a big heart collection with lots of hearts, and I have to finish that up because before we know it, it's Valentine's and the season of the heart, the day of the heart. So I probably have to get going on moving on that. And the spheres also, I have to get moving on those. I've just been hung up a little bit because it's been so busy with the epic Christmas giveaway, has really taken a lot of time. So hopefully I will get in motion with everything in the new year. Or hopefully they will design a day with a few more hours in it for me. That could be cool. I could use like 36 hours days. I think that would suit my needs. That chance of that happening. It's always too few hours in a day. And ideally, I would also like to draw more. Have more time for drawing more. That could be nice. I would like to draw like at least 2 or 3 hours a day. But lately, I haven't even had 1 hour a day where I could do it. And not even every day. I've maybe had 4 or 5 days where I've drawn for a couple of hours or 1 hour or 45 minutes or something after dinner. Or not really sit and relax and get into it. So I kind of really miss that too. So I have to do more of that. So I have to find a good schedule that works for me, where I can, like have a time off, time for the practical, time for videos, time for drawing, time for cooking, cleaning, washing. So many things that have to get done all the time. Just going with the flow here, rounding around and around. It's going to be pretty. And yeah, as you already know, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. I mean, we'll be back with the lottery for sure, with the draw, the last draw. So that would be interesting. That would be me and Victoria. And then everything about the epic will be over. And so, and then if I'm sitting here and after Victoria's gone to bed, after we've celebrated New Year's together, then I'll probably get on and color Appassionata. I mean, I will not make 100% guarantee, because if something happens, that I don't want to disappoint anyone by not living up to what I say. I'm kind of a person who, if I say something, I like to do it. So that's why I will not commit 100% and say I will be on and coloring it, because, maybe all of a sudden some people will stop by anyways, and then it'll get late, or I'll have a glass of red wine too much, and then I won't go on. So, or I'll fall asleep. I'll be so tired that I'll fall asleep. So, but if I go on with the coloring, it will be late. That's for sure. It will be very late. And I'll have some sort of presentation during the day on the Color Weirdy, also, where I will present the Weirdy books and the concept of coloring a Weirdy a day. So I will be doing that at some point, but that will probably be earlier. So to those of you who might be asleep or something else at that point, you will have to catch the rerun of it, because I'll have to do that earlier in the day, so that it's not in between my cooking of dinner and celebrating New Year's. And so there will be some different timings tomorrow of when I do different things, for sure. So this is gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be happy with this one, I think. This one could also be nice as a sticker. Could be nice. I like the stickers that they have on a Redbubble, because they sort of cut them out. They're like in the shape. When I do a PNG file on it, then they will sort of be in the shape. I did that with some weirdies that are pretty cool. And they even have stickers that are big, so you can, well, not big, but, big size, so you can actually stick them on the wall, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, that looks good. Yeah, now we're going for the last one, and then we'll see if I'll do something. I might just leave it, because I think it's so pretty the way it is, so I might not mess with it. Like I was thinking about drawing some details on top, but then I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know yet. Let me see. We'll see when I've I've done the yellow here, how I feel if I think I should mess with a bit of detailing on it, or if I should just leave it the way it is. So yeah, I think this is it's pretty cool. So yeah. And the experimentarium yesterday was really awesome. And I think definitely I'm going to try to see if I can put those tickets, get them refunded, so that I can get that discount on a year card of the price of the tickets. Because then we could get a year card and go out there more often, as Victoria really enjoys it and loves to go. And I think it's a very educational place too. So I think it's a good place to love and to go, because you learn a lot by being there. So it's a good thing. I'm still puzzled by the puzzles they have out there. I couldn't solve them. That really annoys me, that bugs me. So I have to try to see if I can find a way of solving them. I don't like when I can't solve something. I have to I'll usually keep going. But it's a bit hard if you're like, Victoria wants to move on and do something else, then I can't just sit like a baby and say, no, I'm not leaving before I've solved this. I can't do that, I'm not the baby. I'm the grown up. So yeah, that's pretty. I like that. I think it has turned out really nicely. Really beautifully. I'm quite pleased with it. And I think, maybe I don't know if I should detail a little bit, or if it's enough. It is probably enough. I think so. I think I'm going to let it stand there, because I think it's so nice and simple. I don't want to mess it up and dirty it up by putting a lot of detail in it that it doesn't need. It's strong enough in its own. So that was my coloring for today, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I'll get on with sending out the books from the drawer, and I'll get on with also putting the first Weirdy up. That would be nice, starting with Weirdy a day on Monday, the 1st of January. So I'll see you guys. Have a nice evening. Thank you for tuning in. And big hugs all around and love to everyone. Hope you have a great, great New Year's Eve tomorrow. If I don't see you, then it's a Happy New Year from me. And looking forward to see you in the new year. And if you're on tomorrow, then I'll say it tomorrow again. So bye-bye. See you and have a nice evening. Bye.